Your search is over, now welcome to First Mint. Looking for NFT content? Look no further, cause this is it. From Top Shot to blockchain, they got the data chops, analysis, and pack drops. The show's equator hot. LG and Phil D, the best amongst others. Best brothers that happen to ball since the Ball brothers. So settle in, cause it's time for the best show. Ayo Quad, who we reppin'? First Mint. Let's go.
Whoa!
What the hell is that?
Whoa!
Oh my god. That is the scariest thing. What is that, like a rack or like a panda with a stain on it? What is that?
It's a bloody panda, LG. Happy Halloween.
Oh I actually forgot it was Halloween soon. I don't even have a costume. I usually have a bunch of weird costumes. Are you gonna make me pull up a bunch of party pictures of weird costumes from the past?
And I don't even know where my mic is. Hold on a sec. I have to say this. Okay, hold on.
What is that?
I was inspired by the guys at AMP NFT. Our good friend Finn the Cat started his show tonight, fully dressed up in God knows what outfit. And I figured it's Halloween. So, I mean, this is our last show before Halloween. You know we're big fans of Halloween. And I know you can pull up that picture of us as kids. You know that famous picture. I know you got it somewhere, man.
Where is that photo, man?
That's got to be somewhere.
You're dressed in like literally the creepiest outfit. That's the thing about Halloween. Back in the day, now people dress up as like Frozen and Power Rangers and stuff. But when we were kids, Halloween was literally just finding the most random costumes you could in like the tickle trunk in the basement and just like putting those on. And it was always like the strangest thing possible. So I'm glad that you're kind of bringing that tradition back.
All right,
because that's.
I'm just waiting for our viewers to show up, and I will remove the mask. But I just wanted to shout out to the First Mint family. People are tired, LG. There's people all over the. Is that Pokemon? Charizard, man, Charizard.
You can see through that thing, man. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Look, hey, I even have the little bun from Kung Fu Panda. You see that?
that's your hair.
That'd be really cool if the guy from Scream came in right now and just slit my throat like.
Man, you love those movies. Anyways,
all right.
This is the First Mint. I'm LG. That's Phil D. We're hanging out tonight. We got a really great show for you guys. I know it's been quite the week in the world of NFTs, especially if you like listening to the First Mint. We've been on. I've been on nonstop every day, all day, doing Flow Fest stages. We got Twitter Spaces with people from Flow. We've done Candy. Our partners at Candy have dropped their packs this week, which was
crazy,
which was so on Tuesday and was a lot better today. So that's really good. I've got a pack of Candy MLB Icons I'm going to open shortly, and then of course we've had 2 drops this week on NBA Top Shot. But Phil D, you know what's the thing with these queues is that sometimes it actually feels like it's like multiple drops in a day when you have multiple different queues. You know what I mean? It's just like it feels like extended. It feels like the archive set dropped all day, if you know what I'm saying. Because the marketplace just opened like now.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Like I feel like I don't know why. Like I was pretty relaxed all day, but now I feel kind of exhausted. You know, everything from the Candy drop. That it was a line of drops today, right? We saw the first Candy drop this morning, which was the early access group, which seems to be like everybody. And then we had the priority queue access group for Top Shot's archive packs. And then we had the Candy general public sale, which was even crazier. I don't know if you saw that, LG, but the general sale was like the lineups were over an hour long. They sold out immediately. Well, not immediately. They sold out as fast as they could.
Wow.
And then we went to
an hour. An hour is better than 2 days, which is what Jimmy had on his screen on Tuesday.
Yeah, no, it did take an hour, but everybody. What I mean is there were people in line the entire time trying to buy because you can only get one, right? So it's not like they couldn't sell the packs. People were actually a lot more excited about them than I thought they would be because today was only the uncut diamonds, so like the top prospects and stuff like that. And I didn't think people would have interest, but now people are all over these things, man. And you know, I kind of compared it to. Eventually these players might want their NFTs, the first to ever come out. And
for sure, yeah.
You know, it's like kind of catching your first home or getting your first home run ball back, your first one-of-one NFT. I'm sure you'd want a piece of it. So people are pretty stoked. There's no marketplace yet on Candy, which is irritated a few people, but they'll get over it. And once that marketplace comes out, the place will be popping.
Oh yeah, that's it. And it's always there's a lot of projects out there that, when they come out and you're like, should I buy this? I don't know if a lot of other people are. And then you're like, some functionalities aren't there. If you like what it is, I always say, if you love the NFT, you should get it. And for something like the candy stuff, like, we're all fans of the design. We like the team. We love Usman. And if anybody listened to the show on Monday, we had Shane Small on. Like, it seems like a great project. Gary V's behind the whole company. Like, there's a lot of good stuff going on there. So it's even if there's issues, like, listen, like, if you're at NFTs and you like collecting, like, you better be used to that, man, because it's going to be like that for a couple years, where there's things that don't go well, as proven today. Top Shot, like, pure chaos today when we're on Spaces, Phil D, where people were already buying and selling moments before they were supposed to be able to.
Not just that, people were opening packs where moments had a mint number of like 19,000 out of 2,000. Like, it was all sorts of chaos, man. And then some packs said legendary at the bottom that were bought today. Like, that was crazy. All sorts of stuff. The Steve Francis didn't have a mint count for a long time. It was just like miscellaneous. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. But you just mentioned two people behind the Candy MLB project.
Mm-hmm.
That's two more people than we've ever known behind the Topps MLB project, and it's two pretty reputable people too, right? It's not just two random. So yeah, I mean, I still saw Topps dropping shit today, and I'm like, what is going on here? In the midst of all the chaos, I see Topps MLB dropping like some kind of World Series set. I'm like, what are these guys doing? Like, what's going on over there, man? Who's there?
Man,
who's buying these things? Like,
I don't know. I don't know, man. Where are those coins? Where are those wooden coins?
Man.
Like,
I'll never forget that one moderator tell us that they'd be worth something one day. He kind of teased it. So full of shit, man. People are buying them all over the place and going crazy, man.
Never trust a moderator who says something like that. That's it, man. If it is going to be worth something someday, the team doesn't have to tell you that.
That's right.
The community knows, and the proof's in the pudding. It'll come out later.
Well,
anyways,
yeah.
Phil D, we got a packed show, man. I got a bunch of my own packs that I want to open. I got MLB Icons. I got that pack. I have two still packs remaining from the archive set. I know that you have none, which is not surprising at all. But Phil D has opened his 3 packs already from the archive set. Shocker that Phil D couldn't wait.
If you listen to our Spaces today, LG asked me to keep the packs and we'd open them together on the air because I was ready to open them right there on Spaces. But when I saw in our Discord that LG was opening his packs and I saw others opening their packs, I'm like, I'll just open one. All right. I'll open one of my 3 and we'll see what happens. I just want to see who I got. I need to know. Can't sit here like this. Then I got like Marcus Camby, exactly who I didn't want, and a couple other guys. And I'm like, you know what? That's not enough. I'm going for more. Like, I need one good player. Second pack, Steve Francis. Second or third Steve Francis that comes out. I'm like, no, I'm still not satisfied. Give me something else. And then third pack, do I save it for the air?
Hey, listen. How did it feel to rip packs though? How did it feel to rip packs though, Phil D? That must have.
I don't know. It doesn't last long enough, man. I just rip, and then I'm like, man, I need more. Like, it's really crazy, right? Like, I did the same with all the baseball ones, too. Do I save them for the live show, or do I just rip them? And I just ripped them, man. Not much I can do.
And look at that. And now you got nothing to show for it. You're not even happy
whatever
with what you got. And here we are. And I got all the packs.
It's okay. I can go right to the marketplace.
I'm going to take my time. Yeah, the marketplace.
And list it for $7.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. For the last 20 minutes, I've been trying to buy a shack, and it's been impossible. It keeps failing. It keeps locking me out for 5 minutes each time.
What's the price on shack?
It's been like I've been trying to buy one under $90, but they keep going before I can buy them. So
okay,
now I got to try one for $94. I think I just want to have a shack, man. I don't know if I want to get a run it back shack. I like collecting kind of like the common stuff. So going for that right now. Anyways, before we get into our first guests, which are the people from Doodles, which is an NFT project that I have that's been very hot in the NFT space so far, I do want to do a quick giveaway. Our chat, as usual, is fantastic, and it's been a crazy week. And if you've been following the First Minute, you've been following me, you know that we've been all about FlowFest. We have some FlowFest mystery packs to give away, and how these basically work. And if you're in the First Minute, you may have gotten some FlowFest packs so far. If not, there may be some coming your way, as well as if you're in the rest of the NFT world. And you can get these by kind of joining the Flowverse Discord or just kind of keeping your eyes out on Twitter, especially the First Mint. But the way these packs work is, I'm just going to share my screen on the one that I have, but basically they are a mix of different packs or NFTs from the Flow ecosystem. And here's the ones that I got in my first pack, and they come in like a really kind of cool pack. Anyways, I got They're kind of 3 different random ones, but what's fantastic about these is they help you learn about other stuff that's coming on Flow from all the Flow partners. So we've got some of these to give away, and we're going to give away our first one. So if you want a FlowFest pack, Phil D, what are they typing in the chat? What do they got to type in the
they
chat?
gotta go. You gotta go with hashtag open all my packs.
All right, chat. You know what to
open
do.
all my packs.
Hashtag open all my packs. Put them in. Put them in. Put that in the chat.
Wow. First hashtag of all is the wrong hashtag. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm going to do this. We don't have quad tonight, but so we don't have the night bot, but I'm just going to close my eyes and just tell me when to click, Phil D.
Yeah, so when LG does that, you shouldn't be first to put the hashtag because then he'll miss yours. So just keep spamming in 3, 2, 1. Now, right now.
DN808.
Wow.
Sounds like a bot.
DN808. Well done. You are the best spammer in the house.
I don't know who you are, DN808, but make sure you send us a DM. Open all my oh, Jimmy with the explicit message already. All right. Let's get to
after last night. Jimmy's not allowed. He's banned from after all that bad behavior with those bunny things. I don't know, man. A couple times LG in the last few weeks where I'm not gonna lie, man. I tune into any of your streams or the First Mint streams that I'm not part of, and some weird stuff going on, man. A lot of weird stuff going on.
FlowFest has been an interesting time. Anyways, we're going to get to that later. We'll save that for the end of the show in terms of some of the stranger stuff that's happened for the First Mint in the last little bit. But for now, let's get to our guests, the creators of one of the hottest NFT projects in the space right now. Please welcome Tulip and Poopy. And there was a third person, but they're not in the green room right now. So we got Tulip and Poopy from and Burnt Toast. There we go. They came back from Doodles. Oh wow!
Come on, guys!
Yo!
Was that Poopy?
Hello. No, that's Tulip. Yo, Burnt Toast, change your profile photo, man. Come on, you got.
I'm doing this from my phone. I'm a little clumsy right now.
Wow. So so all right, okay. We've had this before. I'm getting bonsai vibe here, guys. Real bonsai vibes. I don't know if you guys saw that episode, but
oh, Poopy's a real person. There we go. Yeah. All right. No longer. Yeah. Out of the bonsai territory.
That didn't take long. All right. So Poopy, if you're going to NFT NYC, whoa, wow.
You're
you guys want to see? You guys want to see how dedicated I am to this podcast? All right, I'm taking it on the fly for you guys. All right.
Where is that?
Tulip? That's got to be in like Oregon or something like that.
This is Vancouver.
Yeah, it's Vancouver, man. I've been in that alleyway for sure, man. That's somewhere in like Kits or something like that.
Yeah, it's in Kits. It's in Kits. I'm waiting for an Uber right now. So
in an alleyway. That is so Vancouver, man.
I've been in that alleyway.
I just left. So
I don't think I've ever seen two people connect from an alleyway. That is a first for me. That's kind of weird.
Two people. Poopy's at his house or so. That's
no. You just said you've been in that alleyway, so you guys just connected. You and Tulip via the same alleyway. Strange.
That's right. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Really stoked to have you guys, and congrats already on all the success of Doodles. I gotta be totally honest with you. There's some parts of the NFT world that I'm very plugged into, and there's parts that Phil D is not at all plugged into. And one of those is things like Doodle. So if you can, please explain to Phil D what exactly Doodles is. Any of you?
Who's taking this one, boys? Who's taking this one? No, I can take this one before my Uber comes. But
who's your spokesperson?
Hey, man, this project is very much founded by the three of us. Burnt Toast is the artist. His real name is Scott Martin. You can take a look at like all of his past work online. He's worked with people like Google, Facebook, Snapchat, etc. So, we came from Dapper Labs and CryptoKitties, and obviously Scott has like a huge art background, and we just saw what was going on with like profile photos and the metaverse, and we wanted to take a stab at creating something that everybody could enjoy. And at its core, it's a non-fungible token project. We wanted to extend it by creating like a community treasury, which we call the Doodle Bank. We're trying to take on community coordination of blockchain project. So we're super excited. there's tons of people that love the artwork, love what we're trying to do with the community treasury, and yeah, I mean, people love the doodles so far, so we're super stoked.
To add a little bit more.
Yeah, this is cool, man. Like I'm so lost with a lot of this stuff, but I have noticed doodles because a couple of our friends from the First Mint are into doodles, and I've seen it mentioned quite a few times. I believe it is Mick is one of them. LG, I don't know if you can pull up Mick. I think Mick's profile picture might be doodles now, although he changes every day. But I know Preety was also into it, and a lot of people have been into that stuff. So, I have to ask, guys, why are the eyeballs not on the faces on any of them? Not both eyeballs, anyways.
That's a question. That's definitely a question for Burnt Toast. We want to know about the design of these things, man.
Can you guys hear me okay? I just want to
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so I have a background in iconography, and iconography relies a lot on scalability and visual density, and the icon being able to be legible at a very small size. So I've taken that sort of know-how and applied it to these so that they function well as a PFP. And if the whole face was on the head, when they scale really small, it wouldn't be as legible. And this is a thing I've been dealing with for a couple of years, and the eye sort of migrated off, and then it became sort of my signature. You can tell it's my work as soon as you see the floating eye.
I'm telling you, man, that floating eye is like,
oh, hail the floating eye.
Yeah, oh man, except that one there. Actually, there's one that doesn't have a floating eye.
Well, some of them have a post-it for a face, which is pretty good.
These are so wild, man. How did I miss this?
This is Mix right here.
See, there you go. I told you.
Like, it kind of looks like that's like a hole in this person's face, basically, with like the, you know, kind of like the mouth is a hole. And also, this is mine right here. I made sure to grab one on the marketplace that I don't know, I felt I could relate with. If you know me in Discord, then you know that my profile image is just like my own face and my own mustache. So this is the one that I ended up grabbing, you guys.
That's pretty cool.
So
that's pretty accurate.
That's what I have. But guys, I mean, another reason I think we want to kind of hear from you guys is, you know, you guys all started at Dapper Labs way back, and I'd love to hear a little bit about that history and like what the last couple of years have been like since you guys have moved on, and just how much like the industry has kind of evolved since then.
Sure, I could give the origin story. Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah, we got you.
Yep.
Okay, so when CryptoKitties came out, you know, I built a breeding calculator with Alan Falcon. It was called Kitty Calc at the time, and we basically went all in on CryptoKitties. It consumed our lives. We bred cats, you know, 16 hours a day almost, and built tooling while we were, you know, working on our day jobs. That got noticed by Rohem, and he flew us out to Vancouver, and we met the team shortly after. You know, we both joined. At the time of joining, Evan was already leading marketing on CryptoKitties, and that's how we met in Vancouver. And then, you know, a couple months later, I was tasked with leading the product along with Alan. And yeah, that's our Dapper Labs origin story. At Dapper, we worked on everything from, you know, unreleased products, new experiences, marketing activations. The style of marketing that we are very like comfortable doing is very guerrilla, and that's, you know, Evan's bread and butter. And I think you could see that in some of the tactics that we use, you know, to kind of promote doodles throughout the metaverse. And yeah, any questions on that?
Any questions? It's not an interrogation, man. We're not court hearing. Like, it's like those. There's no. I don't know if those are facts or not, but this sounds like a good story. Is that like? Did that? I kind of like what you're saying about kind of like the style of this stuff being kind of like on the fly and stuff like that. I did hear early on that you guys had like a pretty small, closed kind of secret Discord that new people couldn't join. I mean, we know that joining Discords and whitelisting has been like a pretty insane process the last couple months. Tell us more about how that worked.
Yeah, I don't think it was like secret. We created the Discord in August 1st, I think, or July 1st, somewhere around there. We tried to get all of our friends in, you know, some joined, some didn't. And both Evan and I are total degens. Like, we're aping into projects left and right every week. And you know, we kind of saw a trend with these projects in that Some of the more overhyped Discords tend to lose control over the culture that they try to instill in their community. And we didn't want that. So out of nowhere, we're on a call with Scott and we just like had the idea, like, what if we just lock down Discord right now? It seems like we have something good here. We can let friends and family in, or community creators, or people who are just going to vibe with our community. But my worry was that we're going to lose control of it, and we're not going to be able to build like 1,000 true advocates within the community. And like the Doodles Discord right now is 15,000 people, and everyone is vibing, everyone is spreading
it's chill. It's chill. It's a good time in the Discord. Like, we saw crazy things. Like, I don't want to put any other projects down, but we saw like Discords were just getting out of control. And, in the NFT space, especially, with new projects, like there's scams, there's friggin' phishing and like all this other stuff. So like we wanted to scale responsibly. And like when we locked down the Discord, we had 1,000 Discord members, maybe a little less, and like 1,000 Twitter followers. So it wasn't like this, like orchestrated like marketing campaign. We were literally like, hey, we're just gonna do like a silent mint, like it'll take like a week to sell out. Everybody will have a good time, and then we kind of got picked up, and some people got angry, but we felt like it was a really good time.
It's kind of funny too, because whenever someone new would join, we would ask each other like, do you know this person? Do you know that person? And we start freaking out, checking our Discord invite links to see who created an invite link. And yeah, we were very protective about it. And we got grilled in the community. Like,
I hope you didn't do that for 15,000 people, man. That's a lot of text messaging if you were freaking out about 15,000 people that ended up in there.
No.
So, I have to ask Poopy, is that am I seeing this right? Is that a piece of poop on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just have to ask, man. I just noticed that, and it makes sense with your name. But Tulip, I can't really make the connection, but yeah, no, that's cool.
The tulip, like usually I do have a tulip like on my chest with the doodles that I'm rocking right now, but I wanted to show off the mascot in this call just because it's like, it was one of the first kind of like doodles that Burnt had sent over to me, and it just kind of like naturally became the mascot, like we didn't even decide, let's make this the mascot. It just happened.
Our viewers are getting an education into these things if they haven't already, and some of them are a little shocked. It seems.
Phil D hates talking to avatars.
Good. Okay, this is what happens if I'm
Whoa.
an avatar. All right, I'm in the Uber, so it's
I like that. I like this
sound
kind of casual thing, man. Where are you going, Tulip? Where are you off to?
I'm headed to Gastown right now. I'm frantically running around before NFT NYC because we're all going to be there, and we got some things going on. If anybody's in NFT NYC that our fans for sure are going to be excited about.
Really? Is there like a Doodles party? Or like specific party or a get together or something like that?
We're going to leech off of everyone else's parties.
Seriously, there is no room for more parties.
Okay, yeah. The problem is like we launched 9 days ago, right? And everybody's like, when merch, and it's like, you know what? We want to do this stuff right. We don't want to just like go to Redbubble and print off some T-shirts and be like, hey, here's our merch, guys. Like, enjoy. Like the Doodles brand.
As I'm wearing the First Men T-shirt,
deserves a lot more than that. And also with the meetup stuff, like. We just didn't think, 9 days into it, we'd be able to pull off something that was like safe because, you do really need to like gate these events and make sure it's just like holders that are coming through or friends of holders. They can get out of hand pretty quickly. So, we just didn't think it was very responsible to put our own meetup together in like 6 days.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's interesting though, because I keep thinking of the amount of people from the space, from all these projects that are converging on New York for this event. It's like, how do you identify yourself? Are you guys going to have like a big sign on your jacket? Like, I don't know. I would feel the need to identify myself in some kind of way. I don't know. I would feel it's unless you plan meetings with people, how are you going to meet with all your people? I don't know. I don't know how I would approach that. I'm glad I don't have
that I'm going, right?
I do. I do.
Okay, yeah.
I know. I'm just saying for you guys with Doodles, if you don't have anything planned, and I can guarantee you a lot of your community is going to this event, how do you identify yourself? Do you wear a big Doodles jacket or something like that? Like some cool, I don't know. I'm curious.
We have a puffer jacket trade. It's very popular in the community. I think it sells for
I
like
could see that.
penny or something like that.
Oh, wow.
There you
And,
go. There you
so
go.
Really?
the Doodles community is very comfy, and I think we'll find
I don't know.
others with gigantic puffer jackets and congregate.
Wow. All right.
events.
That's cool. Okay. That's a start.
Poopy, I have heard of your name before. I don't know if you're the same Poopy, but months ago we had Weir Kitty on the podcast, and she was talking about you. And I feel like you're pretty well known, kind of like in the NFT, ethos of the last couple years. Have you been to a lot of these conferences like NFT NYC and stuff like that? Have you been to these?
The last conference I went to was something in Vancouver. I haven't been to any in the last 2 years. So
Oh wow. Okay.
all of my friends, I come from the CryptoKitties class of 2017. It's mostly builders, collectors, investors now, those who are still in the space. And this is going to be the first time for a lot of us to meet up in a safe way. So we're all stoked.
Right on.
That is cool.
Oh,
I was
Tulip's
there
back.
every year, all right? Through the
Oh,
through
okay.
the
Tulip
bear
knows what's up.
markets, all right? I was there during the bear markets, all right? It was like me, Finzer, Alex, and everybody was like, what are NFTs? NFTs are ridiculous. And we were building and doing fun stuff. So yeah, we've seen some crazy stuff, but it should be fun this year.
Man, some of these are insane.
What's the rarity? Do they have rarities
What
and
is
stuff
this?
like
Phil
that?
D, I feel like there's one for you right here.
Why?
LG, you're looking at the lowest price ones. Switch at the highest price. And then
Wow,
you see-
exactly. What is he doing?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, here, let's go. Let's go high to low.
No, every doodle is rare. You can look at whatever.
No, well, this
Wow,
is
the
a popsicle,
popsicle.
man. This is
The
like barely even a
popsicle.
doodle, man.
Whoa, look at that
Price
price,
is
man.
Like,
What?
Like $100 billion,
Holy.
bajillion, trillion dollars.
Wait, go back for a sec. Go back in there for a sec.
There,
Hold on.
Phil
Go
D,
back
yeah,
in
you should grab this one. Phil D. if
No,
you
that's
have
price
your-
too low. That's price too low. We gotta get something to raise it up.
I mean, yeah, if someone, I don't think that would ever happen, but you never know. I appreciate the effort by whoever's doing that. I do
you
like
got there's
Wow.
like a pickle one here. That's pretty cool.
I like pickles.
There you go. Oh yeah, some of these.
Oh,
are
the
pretty
skeleton.
crazy.
That's good for Halloween. There
yeah,
you go.
skeleton's pretty good. There you go. One of them's a balloon. This one's just like a kind of like strawberry ice cream. Oh, I like this one is just a balloon. There's not even a face. These are
We
crazy.
have a
Were
Doodles forever.
these generative? Were these fully generative? Everything in here?
So it's not rolled on the mint. We actually curate a collection of 10,000. So some of the ones that you're looking at are hand drawn by Scott himself. And then, there's a shuffling, there's provably fair shuffling and deck cutting that goes into the process.
Okay. Wow. Scott, do you have any favorites amongst all these ones that you made?
I don't know. It's funny. I still just look at them like drawings that just came from like a napkin, So I have a hard time valuing them like the way other people do. I think it's incredible that they do, but if I had to choose, I think I like the whale, like the costumes. There's like whale costumes.
I like that
there's
one right there. A bit higher, LG.
Dinosaur costume.
The left one. Yes. Look at that thing.
Yeah, the
Where's the-
puffers. The puffers are a
Oh,
no-brainer.
there's that dinosaur costume. There is a lot
that's
of
what you're
Halloween in
saying.
this. So yeah, there it
Yeah.
is.
That's very cool.
Wow. All right.
Right on.
That's
Last question for you
cool
guys.
stuff, man.
Can you give us any sneak peeks or any alpha as to what the Doodles community can expect in the next little bit?
I think all I can say is, you want to take this, Evan?
Oh, I was gonna give leagues. But
Okay, you do the
Careful.
leads and I'll do the
yeah, no. If you go look at our Twitter, like one of our most recent posts was a GIF by the guy that did our kind of like launch video, Alfie Motion, and we're like our main focus right now is like scaling the brand and like scaling the company and bringing on people that understand the brand, and we're focused on animation, merchandise, potentially like gaming IP collaborations. So no, not that one.
that guy's
That's,
shaking like
Which
Beavis
one?
and Butthead. Go back.
There
He's
you
shaking
go.
like Beavis and Butthead, dude.
This one? Oh, he's
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah, like there's only so much you can do with like static profile photos. So we're
That's
thinking
cool,
about
man.
what do these things actually have as like personalities? Like what's canon? You know, can they emote? Can they do this? Can they do that? So
yeah,
that's you know, we can't share too much, obviously, because you know we're still working with a lot of people right now. But yeah, we're super excited about the future for sure.
Wow,
very cool. Right on.
I like those.
Well, right on, guys. Well, I mean, this is awesome. Congrats on all the success, and I'll probably see you guys next week in New York.
Thanks for having us, Phil D and LG.
Yeah,
awesome,
thanks so
guys.
much, guys. We'll see you in New York.
Congrats on all the
We'll see you in New
success.
York.
Thank you, guys.
That's right. Well, you won't see
Thanks,
you won't
guys.
see Phil. You'll see me. Phil won't be there.
Either or.
All right,
Either or. works.
take it easy, guys.
Okay.
thank you.
We'll talk to you
cheers,
soon.
guys.
Wow.
There we go. Wow. Okay.
Doodles,
Phil, D,
doodles.
Phil, you got to pay attention to this, like the PFP market, man. You're gonna miss out on these.
I do. I own a lot of pantoufles. That's all I'm
going
gonna
to talk
say,
about
man.
Pantouf tonight? Is that what you?
No,
you wanna
we're not talking
reveal
about
your
pantoufle. Nobody's worthy of the pantoufle, all right? I posted one picture of them yesterday, and I got despicable, all sorts of comments in there, and that's fine. You and I will continue to be the only two that I've ever purchased, Danny. So
Okay, just so you guys know,
man.
Phil D has like a secret, what he thinks is a secret NFT project from some Instagram artist, and he's made me buy some of these, and we're the only two people who've ever bought these NFTs.
Yep.
Okay, and that's not pumping our bags. I'm just giving you context
Nope,
on what
no
exactly
bags
he's
pumping here.
talking about. Yeah.
we do not need anybody else in that community. It's just the two of us.
Anybody else in that community?
There is nobody else. It's us and the artist, and it's been out
Can
for
I-
like 2-3 months.
Can I show one of them? People probably want to
Yeah,
know
sure.
what these are. Hold on, let me see.
I
Let's
showed
pull
the
it up.
John McClane yesterday, and people lost their mind saying how terrible they are. But hey, listen, man, I am into these projects, so you can't fault me for only buying stuff that's
Yeah, let's
via
look at it
credit
really
card
quick.
and
So
debit card.
this is what Phil D's obsessed with. Slippers universe, and he calls them pantouf because pantouf is the French word for slippers, and the guy is French Canadian. Anyways, this is Phil's obsessed with these. We're not pumping these. Phil is just obsessed. Some of them are really hilarious, but just so you guys know, this is where this is where if Phil's taking profits on Top Shot, this is where he's spending it on these things. Okay.
Look at that. Hold on. Go down.
Zero.
Find the Squid Game one. There it is.
Where do you see? Oh yeah, this one.
I didn't buy this one yet, but I eventually will.
Yet. Like
Yeah,
that, like
man.
you're
Look
gonna
at that
buy
thing.
it.
Look at that, man. That's pantouf right there. Look at his slippers. Maybe
you go.
one day you'll get the real
Going
life
nuts.
slippers. Yeah,
Chat's
see,
going nuts. They like these.
they
Yeah,
like them,
these,
but
yeah.
that's it. It's a gated community. It's just LG and I and the artist.
gated community.
Everyone else hates him. Go to John McClane for a sec from Die Hard. Look at the
Where is it?
Undertaker.
Where is it? Where is
Right
John?
there.
Okay.
Right there's John McClane.
This
From
okay.
Die
here we go.
Hard 1. Look at the feet. Like, look at that. I don't know why people hate them so much, man. See? It's all hate. So, you know what?
Oh, my
One day
God.
the pantoufle will take off. Go back for a second and read the description. This is
Okay.
a scientist that morphs himself into.
Slippers, a
Oh,
board
the same, man.
Slippers, a board scientist who invented a machine that can change him into a fictional character that make his day more interesting. That's it. Okay, let's open a pack. This is enough. This is enough looking at NFTs. Let's look at different
Whoa!
NFTs.
He's
Okay,
got it
so
dialed up and everything.
Here we go. So
Wow.
I've got my MLB Icons pass. Yeah, we got to do something
Hold
here.
on, man. Hold on a second. You can't just rip through these just like
I
that.
know. I'm pissed, man. We're just we've been looking at pantouf and shit.
You
like
went
and I
into
just
that,
think
man.
these are-
All I did was mention them, and you decided to show them. I don't ever show them. Listen, okay, go back to your packs. Yes, but we have to explain
Is
what
it?
these are. These are the uncut diamonds, not the icons,
What do you
right?
mean, dude? We had a whole show last week explaining what these are.
No.
We just
but
did this.
You're not explaining what you're opening. You're opening uncut diamonds, not MLB icons, right?
That's the same thing. No, the All Stars. They're all MLB Icons.
No, but the other packs were
Look.
called MLB icons.
No,
These
look,
were called the
MLB at
uncut,
the
or
top,
whatever they were
MLB
called.
2021
All-Star.
Uncut Diamonds Icon Pack. These are icons.
Okay, well, they're not the ones from
I'm
earlier
opening.
this
No, I don't
week.
care. I'm opening. Okay.
They're- what the hell is going on here, man?
Is he good? Whoa. He's on the Yankees. I know people
Well,
like.
I can't
the
see
Yankees.
anything, man. Do I have to go to Twitch?
Oh
to
shit!
see
Oh,
it?
you can't see. Oh, serious. Sorry. I thought I was sharing.
Whoa! Yes,
thought you
a
guys
lot of
could
people
see.
wanted Jason Dominguez.
There you go. Is he good?
I don't know. He's not one of the
Okay.
top guys, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I told you guys I haven't followed baseball just like NFL in like 10 years.
But nobody
okay?
follows baseball prospects.
Okay,
that
Ryan
much anyways.
Rollison, also a young player, I'm assuming. Right?
Yeah. All right, this is your non-common one coming up.
All right.
These are sweet, man. These are really
Uncommon.
sweet.
I do love the design.
Whoa! Francisco Alvarez. He is the number 10 ranked prospect by MLB. Yeah, but he's not scheduled to come to the majors for another like 2-3 years. So you might have to hold on to that one, LG.
So wait, what is this? So what's this NFT going to be for?
This must be a minor league game, or he's never been called up.
Game.
Oh no, he's never been called up. How does that make sense? Or maybe he has. I didn't know that.
It can't be NFT. Why does it say?
It's like a prospects game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's where they got these guys. It's from the same All-Star game as the other packs, right?
It looks like it's from like the All-Star game or something like that.
So I just want to go to a comment that Usman made because a member of our community asked. They're all top prospects. It depends what organization they're from. Like the Jays guy. Yeah, John knows a lot about that. Usman made a comment that was really interesting, and I retweeted it earlier. I didn't retweet it, actually. I commented on it. Somebody asked him if there will be some sort of prize or something for collecting all the prospects. Mm-hmm. And Usman, I forgot what he said, but he said, we'll get to that soon or something like that. So he's kind of hinting that there will be some kind of either a challenge for all the prospects or something like that. And I think that Candy MLB would be real smart if they got into challenges. And that's a real way to keep the market active and people going crazy trying to collect different NFTs, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. And sorry, there's a few people. There's Blue Elvis in the chat is asking where to get these. So we had a little partnership this past week with Candy Digital. So, but I was also into these. I was planning to collect these regardless, anyways. And we lined up like everybody else, or at least I think Phil D, you and I had the early adopter access today because we got in that Discord weeks ago. But these are part of Candy. The drop is done. They're sold out, but hopefully that marketplace is opening in the next couple of weeks.
It's all done, and the only option now is the play of the day that you can get from all the World Series
that's right.
games.
And the play of the day is actually, So pretty much what they do is every day at 12 Pacific or at 12 Eastern, they release a play from the previous day's World Series game. So there can only be so many of those. And so far, those have minted, like the one today.
It's pretty high, actually. It was higher than all the other ones.
You can still get it. They're $25, but the one yesterday minted to 3,640. So still relatively scarce. And that's a lot more than last week.
They made an announcement that there would be something big around the World Series trophy. Some sort of drop.
That's right. There's some kind of drop around the trophy. Yeah.
Don't know what that is, but pretty exciting stuff.
Very cool. All right. Now let's move on to our next guest. This guy, I talked to him on a panel a couple weeks ago as part of a completely different festival. And I was so intrigued. We had such a great conversation that, we wanted to have him on. He is the founder of Disrupt Art, and he's going to tell us all about his platform. Please welcome to the show, Rob Richardson, or Rob from Ohio.
I kind of like that lead in.
Hey. What's that, Rob?
I said I like that lead in. I got a little applause already. I haven't even said anything. How you got?
That is we used to play when we started the show months ago, Rob. We used to play like a clip of like this stock clip I found of like this huge audience, like a concert as the intro. But then we actually tapped our community to have them submit clips of themselves clapping. So those are people that watch the show. That's so awesome. that is legit the audience applauding for you. What's going on, man? Man, I like those orange headphones, dude.
Oh, thank you. Trying to style it up. So the Bengals I'm in Cincinnati are doing pretty well, so I have to represent the orange. We don't have that many years I can brag about it, so I can brag about it this year.
Yeah, this is looking like a good year, Rob, for the Bengals, man. I mean, it's encouraging stuff, right? You've got your QB, you've got your wide receivers, the team's winning games. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything else.
No, and Cincinnati too, just really quick. So I'm also from Cincinnati, the University of Cincinnati too. We're number 2 in the country. I mean, life is good. And now we're about to launch Disrupt Art. We got a lot of things going on in Cincinnati.
I have to ask you something about Cincinnati. Hold on, I have to ask you.
Yeah, Phil lived in Ohio.
I lived in Columbus for a couple years.
Ohio, anything Ohio, he's obsessed because Phil lived there for a couple years, so he's pretty much from Ohio as well.
Okay,
not really, but I lived in Columbus for a couple years, and what I enjoyed the most was the ability to drive to other cities at will without having to travel for 5 or 6 hours. We went to Pittsburgh, Louisville, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Detroit, all these places. You could go to all these places in one day and come back. So we went to Cincinnati quite a few times. Is there like a chili obsession in Cincinnati? Everywhere I went, man, like at the mall were like all these chili places. And I'm like, I don't get it. And it's not like chili here. They put all sorts of stuff on that chili. Like they dump like sour cream and all sorts of cheese, and the toppings outdo the chili. What's the story with the chili in Cincinnati, man?
Oh, so the story is that, and what makes people really freaked out. So we actually have noodles with our chili. People are like, what the hell is that? Like, I guess only Cincinnati does that, but like, I don't know any other way. So it's just like, so there's like you have 5 ways. I mean, something I didn't know people had sour cream. That's kind of disgusting, but I guess things are new. I'm learning that too. That's new. So that's new information for me. But generally, you have the 3-way, which is what most people get. Right? It's the noodles, and then you'll have the chili itself, and then you'll have cheese over it. And then if you got 5-way, you'll add onions and you'll add beans. So that's
5-way.
Yeah.
See, I knew I was right, man. I noticed it. I never really asked a question. It's been 10 years in the making. I've never asked anybody from Cincinnati. And now we have answers. It really is a thing in Cincinnati to eat all that crazy type of chili. So there you go, LG. You learned something new today, man.
It really is.
I love chili. So if ever I'm in Cincinnati, I will clear my schedule and eat as much. What kind of stuff they put on it? Sorry, what makes it so special?
Noodles, man.
The noodles. Yeah, okay.
The noodles just make it different. Like some people think we're crazy because they're like people like. So my wife, they eat it over. They say they eat theirs over rice. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like over rice, but hey, that's what people do. I guess I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, now what's happening? See, now Rob, what's happened is that because of that question, now we've confused the chat. They think you're here to talk about a chili.
This is what happens on the first minute, Rob. Conversations go into really deep places, and sometimes they never come back. So
hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Rob, before we get into Disrupt, tell us, like, when did you discover NFTs? Like, is this like a relatively new? I mean, it's pretty new for everybody, but is it like the last 2 months, or is it the last like year for you?
About the last 9 months. So I really kind of took a deep dive starting in February. So originally I have a platform called Disruption Now Media, and it's about empowering Black and brown entrepreneurs and creators all across the country. Then we really wanted to take a deep dive into actually looking at helping creators. And we thought that, and I still believe this, and this is part of Disruption Art's mission, that a lot of creators just focus on, okay, I need to just get my art out. And they say, I don't want to worry about the technology. I don't want to worry about the media or anything. I just want to focus on my craft, be great. But, you can't be a famous secret. So you have to also know how to leverage the technology and understand that it's not devaluing your art. It's amplifying your art. It's not an either or, it's a both and. And so I didn't even know about NFTs or crypto art or whatever. But as part of that process of talking about art and equity and launching this summit and starting the platform, I learned about it, and then it just said, now this makes a lot of sense to actually combine this as part of what we are doing. Because once I went down the rabbit hole, and just like once you go down the rabbit hole of NFTs, you never come out, right? You just keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And I really thought that this is really a transformational moment and opportunity. And I specifically wanted to make sure that Black and brown artists understood this, and creators, and really understood that this is an opportunity and getting involved will really make all the difference in the world. So, and again, being early is really going to make a difference, and it's still very early, and the opportunity is still very new. And I wanted to make sure that people weren't intimidated. They feel like, well, I can't do it because of tech. I'm not a technical person, and you can do this and not be a technical person. You just have to be willing to join people in the community, and people are very receptive to want to help you. And it's not as hard as people make it out to be. And so I just want to make sure we demystify it, make it more accessible, because that is the beauty and the opportunity with Web3.
What has been that reaction from the artists, like in your community, when you're actually trying to put them over? Because you're doing a great service there, where you're trying to just show them that it's not that hard, and even you've got a lot of great examples already in the community of really massive artists who people didn't know a year ago. Like people like Fuckrender is somebody that like unknown a year ago, right? And a local artist, I think, in Vancouver, but not nearly at the notoriety they are now. Sure. And now when that guy drops NFTs, people go absolutely berserk. What kind of method do you use, man? Because I have a lot of friends who are artists or visual artists, and I try and explain to them, and they're like,
and they give you that, is it a fraud? Is it what?
I was literally like, listen, man, I was literally out at like a brewery here a couple weeks ago, and there's this guy, kind of like a new guy I've met, like, like we're friends with them as a couple kind of thing, And he like literally we're sitting there and he took out like his pad and paper and started drawing an old man. That was like the most classic like artist thing. And I was just like looking at him, I'm like, yo, man, you should really like not just make NFTs, but just like let's like if you want, I'll give you some of my time and I'll show you how other artists are doing it, and you can just consider it. And he's like, you know, and I'm just like, all right, man, like listen, like you could be in now or you can be in later when it's too late, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
How's that been like for you in your community to kind of like talk to those types of people and try and get them in?
It's been a mixed bag. So we have some people, when I talk to them, they get it automatically and they see the opportunity once I explain it to them. Generally, it always takes a few times though, right? It's like I think what is the saying goes, it usually takes 7 times for somebody to understand a vision. So I try to I walk them through as many examples as I can to get them there. So some people, it's like I ask them, do they have kids? I said, and if they say yes, I say, do you know about Fortnite? It's like, oh yeah, I hate that game. They have to. I said, do you understand? Right? Do you understand? Like, so your kids go on, they ask you for money to buy these skins and stuff. I said, yeah, okay. Now that's what it is. People go on there, people already buy this, but now instead of giving it to a platform, it's something that you actually own. So sometimes they get it that way. Sometimes they get it where I say NFTs, we don't have to make this hard. Your email is like an NFT essentially. It can't be changed. It's an entry point. It's an access point. That's also an NFT. And then I try to explain it from a collectible point of view. I say, you know how people trade cards? You know, you may not think it's valuable, but because people know that this is an authentic card, it trades and the value goes up. You know, NFTs just allow you to trace that and allows you to make an asset traceable and has a digital signature attached to it. So it just really depends. I try to meet people and understand what metaphor or what way they can understand it without trying to be technical. I don't get into DAOs and all that. I just try to make people very specifically understand the basic concept. Like, look, this is going to be an entry point, and at some point, just remember in the past, people thought, like I just said this to somebody on Twitter today, they just said they're so skeptical, really smart person. They were so skeptical of all these NFTs and stuff in the meta universe. And they're just, I say, okay, listen, people were skeptical of .coms 20 years ago too.
Yeah.
And guess what? They were wrong. People thought like, why am I going to give my money over the internet so people can hack it? This is exactly what people said. And then this is what they said. So I just rewind.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And I tell people, you know, one final example that usually gets it is I said, okay, you have to decide. Do you want to be Blockbuster or do you want to be Netflix? Because Blockbuster had a chance to be Netflix. And Blockbuster went along with the belief that people are always going to want to have a physical, they're always going to want to collect their movie. They're always going to want to put it in directly. They're not going to just want to take time and download it. Because remember, Netflix at first wasn't even streaming. It was you had to download it. And that's how you got your movie. And they had a chance.
Dude, Netflix at first was a DVD that you ordered to your house.
Isn't even? I didn't realize
that's what it was. Dude, at first Netflix, it wasn't even download. It wasn't like even download. It was like a service where they would send you'd order by mail a DVD and then you had to mail it back. And or the DVD would only play like twice, and then it was like you can use it anymore. Like it was like just so wasteful.
I mean, there's so many examples that people think of as commonplace now, but seem strange to people. Airbnb, why the hell would I go stay in some stranger's house when I could just go stay at a hotel? That's a really great example because that decentralized hotels in a way, right? So it's the same thing. So it's just another way of thinking about this. And if we can just get people to make the mind shift, sometimes people want to shut down and say it's too technical, so on and so forth. And then if they're there, you know, you can't help them. But generally, I try to figure out a way to get them to see the example to say, just remember, people thought like this just 10 years ago and they were wrong. Don't be like them.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's it. I think that's a great argument to use. I mean, the Blockbuster one is so strong at the end of the day of just people not believing and then just how quickly things can change. We've got the website up here. So can you give us a sense like what the plans are for launch, or like if people want to get involved, or how we can support, like what the deal is?
Absolutely. So we are technically launched now. So we're onboarding creators. We're taking applications for creators. So creators can mint. We're finalizing a part of the gateway, of the payment gateway. It's pretty much done. We've had our code audit approved by Flow blockchain, as you know. So we're built on the Flow blockchain. Most people are on Ethereum, but we're on Flow blockchain, and the same as you all know here, as the NBA. And so we're on that. We're on that blockchain, and we're onboarding creators. In about 3 weeks, we expect to have some of our live drops. We're going to do a signature. We're going to have our own signature collection as well, the Disruptors, and it's going to be about really honoring those who have inspired, changed, and the movements that they've ignited. And we're going to work with a team of artists. We're not going to have all the pieces ready, but we're going to have we're going to at least launch the concept, and people will be able to prepay for some of it too. So that's going to be exciting. Then we'll also have some strong artists like David Bianchi, who created the first spoken word NFT. He's going to be at NFT NYC. He's speaking as well. I will be there too, so I look forward to seeing you.
Everybody's going except Phil.
That's crazy. I'm going to throw my own party. That's with the ones who are not going, the minority.
Yeah, everybody's going to be there. So we have some really strong artists coming too. We're also going to do one of our signature collections is going to be with the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music, which is the number 2 performing arts college in the country. So I believe they'll be the first performing arts college to do a NFT project as well. So we have a lot of like exciting things. And then two of our kind of founding creators are actually going to be in music. And we're finalizing that deal, but it's a really great opportunity. I'm sure people are going to love this. And we also have one photographer who's very well known and has he has a really documented history with stars, specifically the hip hop arena. So he has photos of Aaliyah. He has photos of just everybody and anybody.
Wow.
Yes, and so he's going to have some really good stuff that we're going to drop. Most of this, we're going to do a lot of our bigger drops right at the start of Art Basel on November 30th. So it'll be exciting. So people, you can definitely sign up right now as you can apply as a creator. You can sign up right now as a collector to get your profile. So you'll be the first to see some of these drops and get access to it.
So people got to sign up as a collector if they want to buy, because I think there's already people in the chat being like, okay, listen, man, this is an NFT show. Like, when you talk about NFTs, you got to let people know where they can. So
go to disrupt.art, sign up in the collector, and we'll make sure that you get the information that you're on the list, so you can be the first to get it.
Okay, there you go.
Very easy. We make it easy.
Very
for
cool.
you.
I love it.
So,
right on. Well, that's great, Rob. Congrats, man. This is, I mean, obviously, it's huge that you're on the artist side trying to get the artists in, and obviously trying to do something really important here. So, congrats. And,
if you guys have
all the best of luck.
Really quickly, am I able to share my screen?
You should be able to. Yeah, if you got anything you can show us, please do.
I'm just going to show you what the final part of it's going to look like. So if we're able to share, you see the sneak peek. I will show you this.
Yeah.
You can get an idea of what we're
talking
going
about. Chili again.
The real question, Rob, is if the Bengals were playing on Thursday Night Football, would you be on here right now?
I don't know. I would for a little bit and I go watch.
There we go. No, that's cool. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, you guys are. We're very proud about what's coming out, and I'm sure the community will like it. I'm biased, obviously, but we put a lot of time and effort into this, and feel good about what's coming out, and I'm sure people are going to be excited about some of the creators we have. So they can go to disrupt.art. Again, sign up as a creator. We'll put you on the email list. Not as a creator, as a collector. You can sign up there. As a creator, you can apply. The option for either one are on there, and we look forward to keeping you updated. LG, I hope to see you in New York.
You will, man. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a good time. Everybody's going to be there except Phil. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not coming, Phil.
The more you say that, the more I'm going to make my way there. Are you asking me where I am? Like, are you asking where I live?
Yeah, where you live?
Is that what you're asking? I live in Toronto, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, yeah. I just came back.
He lives so close, man. He lives so close.
Do.
I live so freaking far. I have to take a boat and 2 planes, and I have to do a layover overnight in Montreal just to get there. Okay,
but I just spent 10 days in South Florida in the last.
Wow.
I just got back.
Poor you!
So,
wow, life's hard, man. Jeez.
Listen,
not
too many employers are going to be okay with that many trips away for a long time. So with a bit better planning, I'll definitely be there next year. And then when we do our TFM first ever meetup, then hopefully Rob can come out and then we can connect there. So
we'll make it happen. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate this opportunity.
Yeah, good luck, Rob, man. Congrats on all the success,
Rob. Good to chat with you, man.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you later, man.
Okay. Cheers, man.
Right.
Woo.
Oh man.
You know, I didn't realize, I'm gonna be honest with you, when he came on, I didn't realize that we couldn't buy it right away.
Yeah.
I was
LG
like,
was
wait,
planning to
hold on.
buy
I
on
was
the
like, wait, what do you
spot.
mean? We can't actually get these?
Hey man, that's all right. Still pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and that came that connection to Rob, Phil. If you remember our friend Britt, who came on and told and then revealed to us that she also played like college ball.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
was
yeah.
Also working on like
Oh,
African
cool, man.
art and stuff like that from
Yeah,
months
yeah.
and months ago. She organized like a whole online festival and had me speak on a panel with Rob. So it's great.
Wow.
She's deep in the space now and clearly connecting with a lot of other
Yeah,
people.
Britt was great. The only thing is
she was
Britt
really cool.
will also be known for probably the worst connection ever on this show. We struggled with Britt that day, man.
Yeah, it was pretty
Like,
bad.
we
We're
really struggled.
They're speaking of bad connections. There goes.
Whoa!
There goes my camera issue. All right.
Halloween.
Rob was great. We're going to give away some
Your
mystery
focus,
packs
man.
again in just a couple minutes as soon as I lose my fuzz. And now for the rest of the show, we're going to focus back to Top Shot. We're going to go back to Top Shot. We talked about a lot of other stuff. You can't even see me right now. We talked about so much
What are
other
you
stuff
doing?
today. I don't know. I'm trying to get the focus.
This guy plays with so many filters that he's got like
Oh
the
my God.
shaded,
Yeah, this is a new
the
filter.
foggy glass filter or whatever the hell he's stuck on right now. He's got something weird.
We're going to spend the rest of the show talking about Top Shot, starting with the next guest, Apelicious, who pulled the number one Candace Parker during the WNBA legendary playoff drop the other day. So please welcome Apelicious. There he is.
Oh,
Hear me?
Apelicious.
Yeah, we got you, Apelicious. What's going on?
It's all going well. Thanks for having me on.
First things first, are you going to New York?
No.
Yeah, there you go, LG. All right. All right, now we finally outnumber LG, who's
Not
getting
yet.
a
What if
little,
he sells that number one Phil D? Then he can pay, he can pay for his trip to New York and yours.
maybe Candace will have him as a guest.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Well, first and foremost, congrats. I mean, I can't even say it enough. That is absolutely wild, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I was saying this on Spaces earlier. I'm kind of mad at you because we always give our listeners the opportunity to open or crack packs on our shows. And we have yet to have someone pull open a number one cereal of any kind. Forget legendary. Any kind of all packs, doesn't have to be Top Shot, anything. Nobody's ever cracked a number one cereal. It could have been you, man, and you would have gone nuts at my reaction. Like, I want to jump out of the chair and start whipping things all over the place and bouncing off walls and all that. You know, I want that reaction. But yeah, congrats, man. How does it feel?
It felt a little unreal. You know, there's been a lot of Top Shot history, and it was almost like there were so many things going on at that moment. I had a Twitter message going on, and I had to put a timer to remember for the pack drop. And I was in the waiting room, and I almost missed it. I was like 2:15. I'm like, oh, I better go back. And it said you're like third in queue. I'm like, ooh. So I opened it,
man.
and the first thing I saw was, and I'm thinking to myself, it'd be nice to have a Candace Parker. You know, Candace Parker. I was even thinking number one, and then I opened that moment, and it just shot at me. Candace Parker, legend one, and I'm thinking to myself,
Man.
legend one.
I can't
Is
even
that like,
imagine.
is there
the
a
feeling.
legend two next? Is there two legends in the pack? And then I realized, wait a second, this is number one.
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
And then I just, I had no one to celebrate with, so I wish I was on the show opening it.
Oh,
man.
come on, man. Like,
Oh, that's
seriously.
too bad. Nobody to celebrate.
You know what
with,
they say,
man.
never crack alone. So
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
says that.
I right away.
Well,
I
now
messaged
they
my
do.
brother.
I've never heard that. I've never heard the joke crack alone.
hey, if ever you want to crack packs and you got no one to do it with, the First Minute is the place to do it. We're always on Spaces. Well, you can even save it for a show like this and tell us that you got a potential number one. But yeah, that's
Apelicious.
incredible.
I was thinking of not even opening the pack. I'm like, let me just save it. I'd like to have a legend pack, you know. But I'm glad I didn't do that.
Well, hold on. We got to rewind too. And yes, people did notice I am trying to buy a shack. I saw also somebody said they
God.
sold their shack for $125, man. Like, come on. Like, the price is skyrocketing. So I don't know about that.
Just
Anyways,
focus, LG. Forget Shaq for now.
I want a shack, man. Listen, I can't listen. I got to multitask during these shows sometimes because I need NFTs badly. I need multiple NFTs every day. But Apelicious, Had you gotten? When did you join Top Shot? When did you actually join?
I joined early February.
Okay.
So early February I joined.
So as things were really starting out,
As a tsunami was incoming.
a couple weeks before it got really crazy.
Yeah, I jumped in the euphoria, and then yeah,
perfect. Yeah, and then now we're here.
Yeah.
And have you gotten a legendary pack before?
I have not. No.
Okay.
I have not.
I've
tried
pack
multiple
luck?
times.
Okay, what's your pack luck been with like at least like rares, like throwdowns or metallic golds or like the playoff conference finals ones, anything like that?
I recently got the run it back one, a pack of those. I pulled a shot on Marion. A couple. I had the Rising Stars, a couple of those. Nothing other than the running back was the best up till that moment.
Okay.
Now,
But
what
even
about
this moment? I was thinking $600 WNBA.
that was my next question, man. Was there ever a time you actually doubted or considered not joining this drop? Because I ran a poll in LG. You saw after you retweeted it and the first minute retweet, the thing blew up. And I can't say the majority, but it still was more than not, said they would not be interested in paying $600 for this pack.
Yeah.
So did it ever cross your mind? Like, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing here? Or?
Well, that's a great question. And to be honest, I had recently sold a Leonardo Barbosa run it back for $2,400.
Wow.
I just happened to have a balance. So if I didn't have that balance, I probably wouldn't have charged the credit card for this one.
There you go. There you go, man. Because I know a couple people who confided in me and said, I got a spot in line, but I just didn't go through with it. I just bailed because they were going to have to charge their card $600. And we've seen a lot of that lately where people are like, oh, spouse is kind of looking, saying what the hell's going on and things like that. It's one thing to charge. It's one thing to charge $19 like today, but if you're charging $5.99 US, we're in Canada, that'll show up as like $800. Good luck explaining that one. And
I'm in Canada too.
There you go, man.
Oh, where are you?
Wow.
Wait. Well,
I'm in Toronto. I'm in Toronto.
Whoa!
Hey, Phil, look out your window, man. He's right there.
Look out your window. Yeah,
you know what's crazy? I was at a Raptor game on Saturday against Luca, and I was wearing my Bored Apes hoodie, and Evan, your previous guest from Doodles, spotted me and tweeted out, "Who is this guy?" And we've been connecting ever since on Twitter. And I'm like, and I saw he was on your show. I'm like, oh, that's a small world.
Hold on a second, man. Yeah. Was he at the game or he saw you on Twitter or what?
He saw me at the game. I happened to have good seats up front, and he saw me. I guess he was in a booth. He was visiting family, watching the game at the Raptor game. And he saw me from his booth, and he's like, somebody's wearing a Bored Ape hoodie. And I tweeted back to him, that was me. And then
what are the odds of this, man? LG, you really need that Joe Schmo thing, man. You need to play that right now. What is going on?
Apelicious, can we look at your Top Shot collection? Are you okay with that if we look at it?
Sure.
What's your handle?
It's funny. It's called Cross Border Cards. So I started collecting cards in June, and then I pivoted to digital.
That's cool, dude. I can't believe you're in Toronto.
Okay if we look at this?
LG's a creeper.
No, it's not a creeper. Like I'm not looking at his freaking Facebook.
No, I would love that. I would love to look at the collection.
Well, it's something we talked about doing, but we never actually do. Is actually like look at someone's collection, and people have asked us to like rate their collections in the past. So maybe we'll just take a peruse through. We won't. Maybe Phil will say some mean things. I'll be nice, but
no. You see, LG, you put him on the spot. Had he said no. All right, you would have our chat would have gone on a witch hunt to find his account, and then it would have never ended. So it's not a good spot.
Request. It's an impossible request. Okay,
there's the Candace Parker.
Yeah, okay, he's got some run it backs. Okay,
what are you looking for exactly?
Me?
You look like what are you looking for?
I just want to know what he has. Look at that. This is a good collector right here. He's good. Look at all the archive stuff he's got. Like this is a good. Wow, oh man, you really like the archive set, dude. Holy.
I was liking the run it back at one moment. The Varese. Yeah. Like, I was thinking there's only going to be a certain amount of Gasols and Barbosas, just their family members.
Yeah, you're a good collector, man. That's for sure.
Let's see what he's. Okay, let's see the rares here. Yeah, this is. Let's see what he's got. Okay.
And
Kyrie. Kyrie. That's interesting.
Yeah, I bought that.
Oh, you have a nice collection, man.
This is nice. Yeah, you got some nice rares here. Oh, so yeah, okay. So you went hard on the Rising Stars.
Well, it was that challenge.
I did too, and then yeah, here we are. But
Here we are.
do you have all the Raptors moments?
I don't.
Well, actually, I should
But
ask you: Are you even a Raptors fan? I mean, it is possible to be in Toronto and not be.
Unbelievable Raptors fan, season ticket
Okay.
holder. Yeah.
Wow, man!
Wow.
Did
Okay.
anybody else say anything about your hoodie at the game, or was it just?
I tweeted it and I got some good reaction on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah, but Evan from Doodles actually saw it and actually he tweeted it, and then I replied.
I can't believe that, man.
I was waiting for you to contact me, type of thing, on his tweet.
Man, that is
Yo,
crazy.
look at these low serials this guy has, man. Oh my God. Look at that. Marcus Gasol, number 13. Very nice. Al Horford, number 32. This is a great collection, man.
I've never seen LG in creep mode like this before. I'm not sure what he's doing exactly. I think he's looking for something, man. He's,
Listen, we're
he's
talking
up to
Top
something.
Shot.
I don't know what the hell he's doing. He doesn't usually do this, but he's looking for something.
So wait, hold on. What was the collector score you needed for the legendary drop? Wasn't it 12,500?
I think it was. I think it
for
was
the first
that.
queue.
In
For the first
Apelicious
queue.
case, it just doesn't matter, man. He qualifies for
Well, that's
every
no, but what I'm
No,
saying
but
is that how does that make you feel? Like, is that the first queue there? You needed a collector score of like 12,500. So how does that make you feel? You bought all these Rising Stars, all these rares, run it backs, and all that kind of stuff, and you're still not in a top tier when it comes to certain drops.
I did qualify in the top tier.
Oh,
Yeah, because they add
They give you some bonus
oh,
points
the
as well on
bonus.
top.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
But if I didn't qualify, it would actually feel pretty salty, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I can imagine with that kind of collection, man. Like honestly,
And
if
yeah,
you didn't
remember, I
qualify-
bought most of them in February.
Yeah,
in
I'd
the
be
danger
salty
zone
for you.
of purchases. That's right. Yeah.
So I felt like karma was on my side with that number one a little bit, like it
For
was,
sure, man. I agree with that.
Dude,
What,
I agree.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you holding it?
I really have no plans. Yeah, I'm not rushed to sell it. I don't know. I think it's potentially the best WNBA moment possibly might be ever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And in our case,
you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I do actually. I really like this one. I really like Candace Parker. I'm not a huge WNBA fan, but I love Candace Parker. And that all started when her brother played for the Raptors. That's where I made the connection originally.
Her brother was
eventually.
Tony?
No. Anthony Parker, man. Remember Anthony Parker, that bald guy that used to hit threes? Yes, all the time.
Yeah.
And most people don't know this, but that was her brother. And that's where I made the original connection was with Anthony Parker. And I'm like, Candace Parker, okay. And they look like each other. And I looked it up, and yeah, they're related, man. So pretty cool story. I think you need to hit her up and say, hey, I've got your number one legendary. I mean, let's talk.
I mean, the other thing too is that it's like it is a pretty significant moment. And there's actually, when we were kind of analyzing the moments in these packs, it's like I was kind of surprised. I wasn't sure what to think, but I had hoped that most of the legendary would be just from the finals, or at least like the conference finals and the finals. But then there was moments from like every team that made the playoffs, including the teams that got like eliminated in the single game and elimination games at the start. So it's kind of like still good players, but it's just kind of like for like a legendary set, it's kind of like, kind of mess.
Yeah.
So what you got is like literally one of the best players ever bringing a title to a team, and you have like this incredibly clutch shot from her. So that is something that would have been potentially in the run it back set had the run it back set come out in a couple of years. Right. So it's like you've got like one of the best moments from this year overall, and a really clutch moment from the championship winning team. So that is really high up there. Right.
Oh,
I'm
glad. I'm glad you.
You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Top Shot have like an option, kind of like OpenSea, where people can make offers, right? Because you don't have it up for sale. Maybe someone really wants to give you like $1 million for it, and it's like unless they can find you and your name, I guess on Twitter, I don't know if it's the same as your Top Shot handle or not, but it's not easy to find everybody. Is what I'm saying. If they had an offer option. I'd be more than happy to hold a number one, because if ever somebody really wants it, like Candace Parker herself, or somebody in her family or her entourage, then they can just make you that offer, an offer you can't resist, and boom, there it goes, right? Really but I don't. That's where I for for other moments I get it, but for when you have such a special moment like that, I'd love to see that option, because what are you supposed to do with it? What are you supposed to price it at? You don't know, right? It's like, I don't know. I'd love to just sit there and wait for someone to come at me.
I got DM'd on Twitter, a couple of people asking me what they want to buy, and I just kind of played dumb. What's it worth? And they kind of gave me their valuation, which I didn't. Really
I'm sure they did.
And then they don't know. I mean, and then they don't know. And then they look up your account name and it's cross-border cards, and they're like, "Oh, okay, this guy knows what he's doing."
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Oh shit! Right on, man. Well, dude, that's fantastic, dude. Congrats.
And guys, are you guys both from Toronto? Are you guys both from Toronto?
Both from born and raised.
I live really
in
far.
Toronto.
Phil
Only
does.
I live in Toronto. LG moved out west, and I don't think we'll ever get him back.
I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you at a Raptor game.
Wow,
man!
Man.
If you're ever interested, yeah.
Wow. Hey, I don't know that I could ever say no to that.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
DM me on Twitter. We'll arrange something. It'll be fun.
Awesome, man. Very cool.
And then Phil's gonna wear that shirt. The first
yeah,
shirt, and some
first,
other quasi like NFT.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Some other quasi NFT celebrity is going to be like, I don't know what that is, but it's cool.
Well, it's funny you say that, Apelicious, because I don't know if you saw. Was it Veerman and who was the other one that went to the game with Veerman, the home opener? Do you remember LG? There were a couple of members of the community that went to the home opener.
It was Library went with
Library, yes. Okay, and they were both. One of them was wearing a hoodie with a legendary, who was it? Man, I have a bad memory. Yeah, he had the legendary moment of like Siakam on his hoodie. And he was walking around with that thing, man. I thought that was pretty cool. I think you need to get a Candace Parker hoodie made or something like that, man. Do you know what I'm talking about, right, LG? Am I wrong with that? I think he had some sort of legendary moment on his hoodie, and I think it was pretty cool.
Something, yeah.
He must have gotten noticed.
I always make a bet with whoever I'm at the game. Like, will anybody recognize my hoodie tonight? And it's like usually one person.
Really?
Dude, that's dangerous, man. Aren't you afraid? Do you still have your ape?
Yeah,
Apelicious.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So
whoa. All right. Well, Raptors seasons for life. That's what I tell Tom all the time.
But the thing is that
man.
aren't you afraid when you're walking around with an ape hoodie that someone who knows about apes is gonna see you and be like, "Oh, that guy's rich because he has apes," and grab you and be like, "Give me your apes!" Like,
I bought my ape when it was like $800, $900.
Yeah, don't even tell us that, man. I don't want to hear that.
Phil doesn't want to hear that.
That's the thing, though, is you can't get robbed of your ape. LG, you're saying that like people are going to see him and rob him. What are they going to do? Take his phone and try and access the ape? Like, seriously?
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's the beauty of NFTs. They're not going to rob him of his
Send me the ape, or I'll get you. You know what I mean? Like, I'll
that's
kill
the new
you.
thing now. Hold up. So for NFTs, yeah.
Well, dude, that's no joke, man. Listen, being in New York next week, that's like if you're a hold up guy.
They'll have to kill me. They'll have to kill me for my ape.
So people are going to have security now with them over NFTs that they don't even have in their pocket. Like, come on, right? That doesn't make sense. That's very cool, though, man. 4 apes is huge. And what if Drake notices it one time, man? Then what? Then I
actually saw him on opening night. He was opening night, and
that's right.
You know,
for a little bit,
security around him. Yeah, no, he
was there
the
for
bar by the bar. He was at the bar I was at.
Ooh, yeah. So one day, if he recognizes that, then
he didn't recognize the hoodie, though.
We got to recruit him. We got to recruit him.
Get Drake in here.
I feel like the more NBA players and athletes get into NFTs, especially all the guys. I don't know if you guys saw today the 76ers. Somebody posted how all their profile pictures are NFTs now. I don't know if you saw that, LG. Ben Simmons jumped into the game. Maury's got it. Seth Curry's got it. Yeah, if you look at Ben Simmons, I think he's got a gutter dog. I don't know if that's what they're called. But there's 7 members of the 76ers or something like that. They all have NFTs as their profile pictures.
Tobias has an ape.
See, there you go. That's like a rare one too, apparently, the gutter dog. And Daryl Morey's got one, obviously, right, naturally. And a bunch of the other guys do too. But yeah, Seth Curry. Look up Seth Curry.
I think it's a matter of time before they all have something.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that Drake, who's into trends and professional basketball players and athletes, will eventually notice this when he gets bored of everything he does. He'll sit there one night and be like, man, I got to get into this shit, right? Like, it's bound to happen. This is how early we are. As a lot of these guys still have no clue or interest in what's going on. There you go.
News.
All right, there it is.
From Zach. Here we go. Yeah, Daryl Morey has the
Obviously.
eight. Seth,
Yeah.
what is this?
I don't know.
What is this that Seth
What the hell
Curry
that
has?
is, man?
What the hell is that?
He probably, it's
is
probably
that?
not even an NFT. He just wanted to join the party. He took like a
yeah, and then
anything
Ben
off
Simmons.
Google.
Yeah, okay. Roger, what is this? What did somebody rugged Seth Curry, man? What is
Hold
that?
on, read the comments. Read the comments on the side. Someone must say something.
For
Seth. No? All right.
Why does everyone on sports Twitter hate NFTs?
No. I
this
meant
is-
under
this is
the. I'm
like-
under Seth Curry, but yeah, no. If somebody in
No,
the chat
there's no,
knows
yeah.
what in the world that is, I don't think it's a real NFT. But he
It's
just took a picture.
Zach saying it's a C-ham from Art Blocks.
A C-ham. Good Lord, man. These guys are all over the place. What goes on in that 76ers?
What the hell
Like,
is a C-ham?
man, that is crazy. But yeah, if you're
Man.
close to courtside, Apelicious, someone's going to notice that, man. One of the players, you should go when the Sixers are in town, or one of those teams where guys are really into NFTs, like the Magic are really into NFTs. It seems to be, it seems to be contagious within the team. When one guy gets into it, all the other guys want to know what's up. These guys have money to spend, so it's like, all right. So I think
they want to flex online.
I think so. I think you'll eventually get noticed, man, by somebody, and they'll be asking you about that for
I
sure.
just need more
Very
hoodies.
cool.
I need more hoodies.
Yeah, man, that's your
we need
next
more
thing.
merch, yeah. All right, we got to do a giveaway. We're gonna give away some Flow Fest packs. I don't know if you got any of these yet, Apelicious, but maybe we hook you up too because you've been good all. I don't know if you need more NFTs because clearly you're a freaking pro. You have all this running back and all these apes, and who knows how many like Cool Cat NFTs you have, or how many doodles or whatever it is that you got. But we're going to give away for the chat. Apelicious, I need you to choose the hashtag that people are typing in the chat.
Hashtag. I don't give me an example of something that's been used.
Anything you want, man. Like
something we were just talking about. Like it's been we've had a lot of different hashtags in the past. It's been literally one of the hashtags we've had is absolute disgrace. In the past, but you don't have to choose that. It was Phil was using it to describe George.
What was Phil? What was the thing that you start off? Don't crack alone. Hashtag.
Yeah. That's good actually. Never crack alone.
All right. Hashtag
I like
never
that.
crack alone.
I like that, man. Never crack alone.
Something sounds kind of messed up about that, but I like it.
Yeah,
Okay,
but you can't really
alone.
tell what's wrong with it. I like
See,
that.
chat, come on, never crack alone. Put it in there.
And
Help
chat,
Phil
you
out.
got to keep spamming.
Who's it? Where's? Hold on, this is not the winner, but First Mint Mom. Who's that? Is that Mom or is that a different? Is that
Why?
a fake Mom?
Why would it be fake, Mom?
I don't know. There's a lot of weirdos out there, man.
I'm pretty sure that I hope our mother doesn't have an imposter. That'd be really, really creepy and
Okay,
really
keep
weird,
typing.
man.
Apelicious, tell me when to click. Okay, everybody, keep typing.
Click.
Tell me when to click.
Click.
Whoa!
John Television. John
Johnny
Television.
TV.
Send us a Send us a DM. John Television. Let's do another one. Keep cracking.
Oh,
keep
wow.
putting it in. Never crack alone. Keep putting
Try
it in.
and
Folks.
time it with LG. You got to try and
then,
time it.
Okay. And then Phil, tell me when to click.
Right now. Glitter Bomber.
Glitter Bomber. I feel like Glitter Bomber's won before. Okay, right
No.
down. Glimmer Bomber 88. Congrats. Okay, you guys can stop putting those in now. Congratulations, everybody. We got FlowFest mystery packs. Keep an eye out for more of those. Apelicious, there's a few other things we're going to talk about tonight. You're welcome to hang out because it's great chatting with you. I'm going to crack some packs, and then we're going to tell a late night story about what happened last night in the Flowverse Discord. So you're welcome to hang out for both of those. Cool. Well, let's crack one of these packs. So you can see here my collection. I can't see it. Whoa. There we go. Okay, so I have a little collection of pack. I haven't opened too many packs lately. Although this Wade moment, we were talking about that this morning. It's gonna have like a mint count of like 225,000. Man, that's gonna be like totally berserk.
That's a lot. Anything outside of like top, I don't know what, is gonna be pretty rough. I'll tell you that. Yeah. I don't think people are getting their money back there.
No. Well, whatever. You never know. You never know what other tricks
yes.
Top Shot has.
Thanks, Mr. Dwyer. Thanks. I think that's
if
what
never
LG was
crack alone
referring
is a
to.
real saying. It's probably referring to something else like crack.
For those who think they know the saying, it's from, if you know soccer, you know Liverpool, I'll never walk alone. That's what it sounds like. So All right.
Well, let me get the
LG, what are you opening, man? You said you have a nice little collection of packs. I call that more than a collection. Apelicious,
Yeah,
do
I
you
have a
collect
little
packs
collection.
too, or you just crack your packs, man? You don't bother with that.
I can't. I don't have the discipline. I always crack them.
I'm the same, man. I was supposed to save some for the show tonight, and it never happened.
No, it never.
What are we opening here?
This is an archive set, dude.
All right. Marcus Camby, guaranteed.
Oh, Lou Will.
Oh,
Okay.
there's another former Raptor, man. These things are full of former Raptors.
It's true. How many teams has Lou Williams played for, though? Honestly,
A lot, but he was actually good on every single team. He was like the sixth man of the year. That's a young Lou Williams.
What's going on here? Why are
What's
people
going on
saying
here?
thank you to Tulip? People are saying thank you to Tulip. Did Tulip,
Tulip.
come in here and do something? Oh, Tulip just said thanks for coming on the show. Okay, yeah. We love
All
you,
right.
Tulip. Good stuff. All right, we got Lou
Tulip is the
Williams.
guy who stopped the Raptors.
I can't
it is
believe
Tulip.
that.
Okay. Tulip,
Oh,
is
the
your
LeBron moment. This is
Oh, yeah, here we
LeBron
go. I'm
dunk, the
not even paying
secret
attention.
LeBron dunk.
Nice.
Nice. Congrats on the LeBron, man. They need to rename this thing. It's ridiculous. Like Mario Chalmers is in there for like half a second. LeBron's in there the entire moment. Look at this. This is outrageous. Of all moments, like, come on.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Is this not traveling?
No, we're not getting into
Just watch.
LeBron and traveling, man.
No. Let's watch it
Been
for a
doing it
second.
for
Is it traveling? Is it? I just watched it.
You're going
So
down a
let's see.
rabbit
Is he
hole that
traveling?
you
Is
don't
he
want to
traveling?
go.
Let's just see when he stops dribbling. Okay, dribbles.
One. No.
That was
I know. It was good. It was
Okay.
good.
Okay, it's fine.
Rudy Gay, former Raptor as well.
Yeah, also former. Everybody's played for the Raptors.
Oh,
no. Okay.
Oh, Gobes. The man who started the COVID
Nice.
in North America.
So young.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? You don't realize that he played back then.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's 2013, right? It's been a little while, but
No, still, that's a long time.
yeah.
I don't remember him.
All right. Not bad. Hey, Tulip, if you're there, we have the guy here that you saw the other day at the Raptors game. Just so you know, he's here.
The guy. God, man.
Oh, Tulip gifted 50 subs. That's what happened. Yeah, Tulip.
Okay,
right
that
on.
makes sense, man. That's
Wow, thanks, Tulip. There we go.
It wasn't
That's
Tulip
nice.
saying
That's
thank
nice.
you and everyone going crazy. There had to be
Yeah.
something. Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, somebody's saying Apelicious that you're going to gift subs next. Wow.
Can't let Tula show up. Yeah. Did Top Shot Tesla not get a sub? Is that why Top Shot Tesla is saying that?
What's the sub? I don't even know what the sub is.
Here we go. LG's on a rampage here. He's just cracking packs left and right.
I've been waiting all day to crack these packs. Okay?
I wish I
Here
kept
we
mine.
go.
I wish I had more left.
I told you.
Can't.
Never
Just
crack
can't.
alone.
I got to.
Okay, here we go.
That's a new thing.
Wait.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm trained.
Luke.
You know what's funny on Top Shot? It's like, hey, this is the secret Kobe moment.
Yeah.
This is the secret, like the Kobe, like, oh,
Is
there
that
he is.
this one?
Back.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was a Smush Parker.
No,
one.
you see him that last shot when he's cutting,
that-
and
all
you
right,
see
that's right.
Kobe is
Yes.
standing in the back, and they tried. You can tell. This is what people are saying that they tried incredibly hard to make it that you can't see Kobe in this clip. I also like. It's like I'm very trained. Okay, I got to turn this music up. I'm very trained from Top
Jesus.
Shot that when you see Lakers, that you automatically assume it's going to be like it could be a LeBron or something like that, which is funny for the archive set because that is not the case. Oh, all right.
Wow. Richard Jefferson.
That's
He
cool.
was a Raptor killer for a long time
Yes.
in those playoffs.
Playoffs.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a nice play.
Bad memories.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
LG. It's not the same without the music, man. Bring the damn
All right,
music
it's back. It's back. It's back. Bring the damn music back. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Another. All right. Steve
I got a bunch
I
of
think I
Steve
got the same
Francis
pack you
today,
did,
man.
Phil. Yeah.
They're everywhere, these guys. And I wish I'd sold mine for $50 like they were going for earlier.
There you go. There you go. Who's he dunking on in that? I don't know. Right.
You got
on.
one more
franchise.
LG, or is that it?
That's it. No, that's it. I
Oh.
opened one earlier. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we got time for one more story about what happened last night. So, some of you guys might not know this. Phil D knows it, and Apelicious, I guess you're gonna be reacting.
Yeah,
along with the audience.
Apelicious,
So-
just buckle up, man.
So
This is
as
some
you
weird
guys
stuff.
know, okay, I'm just gonna open it.
Some real
So
weird
as
stuff.
you guys know, we've been doing Flow Fest all week, right? I'm just gonna share my screen. So last night we were featuring a project that we've been talking about we've been trying to figure out what this project was for a while, because the guys they're in Japan, and it's hard to kind of coordinate with them to do a show. But basically, we've been doing Discord stages. We're just hanging out on Discord stage, do a little chat about the project, get some exposure, get a little hints as to what's going on. Okay, and these guys came on. It was Kevin and Vincent. Excuse me, and we weren't sure what the project was. And I'll just show you. Like, this is the website here. We weren't sure exactly what was going on, but we were like, okay, maybe we're going to learn like a little bit more about it. And they come on and they start telling us about how there's like their project is basically like this cultural thing in Japan that's about these cute girls, is how they put it. Okay. And then things got a little strange, because then he was like, hey, like you got to go. He's like, LG, like, he literally asked me, he's like, do you like cute girls? I was like, I don't know. Like, do I? And hold on, let's see. Here we go. Pull it up.
Who says that?
This is what it was. So it's these NFTs of these like cute Japanese girls who are like real people, and that you pretty much go buy like their NFTs, So this is
what is happening?
This is what you buy, right? So
and then what happens?
Like,
LG,
okay,
I missed that part. What happens?
So we're talking about this, right? And we're like, okay, all right, this is like, you're like, whatever. There's a lot of different types of NFTs out there, so this is cool. Like, and this is a huge cultural thing in Japan, is kind of like these like cute girls. And it was weird. He kept asking. It kind of put me on the spot where he's like, all right, everybody who likes, cute girls, check this out. And I was like, all right, this is getting a little strange now, but it's okay. What? And then we had seen, though, that in the FlowFest packs, that there were actually these like they're cats, but they referred to them. I thought they were rabbits. And they had asked me, I wanted to know what those were, because you can't actually pull these girls in the FlowFest packs. You can only pull the cats. Okay. So I asked
our mother's in here, right?
That's fine. Listen, mom's
All right.
a lot of other stuff. So I'm just going to share. I'm going to change this.
This is about to get real weird.
This is about to get really weird. This part is not safe.
If your kids are watching right now, throw them out.
Anything, okay?
Throw them out
this
immediately.
Is all happening in the Discord. So
no kids around.
Here we are in the Discord. Okay. So I asked him, and I was like, "What's going on with these?" And this is one of the ones I'd seen, because you can pull this in the FlowFest mystery pack. Okay. I was like, "What's up with these cats?" Okay. And he was like, those are like a different collection. These are like these cute cats. And we're chatting. We're like, show us more. So we're chatting in here. And then he's like, here's another one that you can pull. And it's like, okay, here's this kind of interesting art kind of thing. And, the cat is, and there's a cat in the boat. And, here's the cat sun and Mount Fuji and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, cool. And he's like, here's another one. It's like this cat kind of like, samurai kind of thing. And he's got an eggplant for a hat. And it's very strange. And then, and this part is very not safe for work, is he's like, hey, this next one is called Black Hole. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Prepare yourself.
This
is what it
was. Oh my God, man.
And he's just, and everybody just lost it.
I just don't understand how we went from
Black hole
Japanese girls to black hole.
Black hole.
I just don't get it.
And then there's a lot of other crazy ones that I think he posted overnight. Here we go. There's this one, which is like this guy, and there's
what
this, like,
is
weird,
that?
Wet cucumber.
What is going on here?
It's really and then there's other ones. It's like, all right, here's this normal like samurai guy, or like
no, there's obviously something you're missing in there, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, let's see.
Yeah.
And then there's this one where he's drinking like a wasabi, and it's coming out of his nose.
His nose that's above his eyes. Yeah.
It also says "You are dead." Like if you see that, it says "You are dead."
I don't even know what to say. I was mind blown by this stuff last night. I didn't know what was going on.
What else? I don't know if there's anything.
I couldn't believe LG was part of this.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect, and that's what's been kind of fun here.
First, the whole voice call started like a train wreck. Okay, I don't know what was going on in there, man. People were talking, you were talking. I don't get the relation between this and what we just saw.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, there you go. I've gone hazy again. But I don't know what these were. But what's been fun about FlowFest is to discover new projects and maybe you could say new perspectives. So. There you go. John Television saying the Japanese are on a different NFT level.
They really are. They really are, man.
Well, the comments, I missed all the comments. Are we all dead? I don't know. Here, let's see. Let's just go to the site.
And are you saying that people are getting these in the FlowFest pack?
Yeah, so you might have one
Man.
of these in the FlowFest in your
That
FlowFest
is
pack.
that is something.
So
And
the cats are
OVO,
called Neontes. That's what they're called.
they better be
And I
careful
think you
using
can
that name.
buy- Oh, can you hear the music? Hold on. I'm gonna play the music for you. Hold on, here we go.
When I saw OVO LG, I thought Drake. That's the only reason
Right,
I
right.
tuned into that
Here it
voice
is.
call
So
yesterday.
you got the music? You got the music? These are all the. This one is particularly pretty. Oh, let's zoom in a little bit. Here. This one. This one is pretty insane.
It's a sword.
There we
Oh,
go.
look at the go back up, LG. Look at the ball sack. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
thing, that's what
God,
I'm saying.
man.
What's happening here?
What is going on?
And
He's
then,
holding his balls.
Some of these are kind of normal, and then some of them are really kind of.
This is the type of music that gives you like the seizures and stuff, man.
Oh, this one! Look, he's getting hit in the groin by a soccer ball. What's happening?
And then he's gone to heaven after. Look,
Yeah.
there's Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh
don't know.
man, I think Apelicious, like I'm gonna stick to the apes and Top Shot. I think
Anyways, so
this is wild, man.
if you guys like weird stuff, man, make sure you keep tuning into FlowFest because there's some really. Who knows when there's something really.
This is
interesting
late
that's
night
gonna
stuff,
happen.
LG. Late
This is
night.
well, it's
stuff.
late night on the East Coast. Okay, it's like 9:30 for you guys. So I figure you guys would be down. All right, let's do one more giveaway in honor of FlowFest. One more giveaway to kind of wrap it out. So let's put in honor of those beautiful NFTs we just saw. Let's have you guys hashtag black hole. Hashtag
Oh my!
OV or hashtag black hole.
I hope the first
Why are you
mint
guys
mom.
laughing as though
Do
that's
not
we
let
didn't
the
just
first
look-
mint mom hashtag that, or else she's gonna be banned from this chat forever.
Hey, we never. We've had. Back in the day. Oh,
Jimmy
yeah,
knows
sorry,
he wants to
just
buy
click on
one. Jimmy's gonna go buy one right now. I know he wants.
Back
one
in
of
the
those
day,
clippers.
Jimmy's already upset. Jimmy's been obsessed with these for a long time. Okay, so actually, hold on. I got one more image for you. Speaking of Jimmy.
Oh, please
Here
don't. Please don't. If
We were
this is
looking
what
at
I
these-
think you're showing, please do not show it.
Yeah, we're
This is really disturbing. Don't do it. You're not doing this, are you?
Oh yeah, it's happening.
No, this is
Here we go.
disturbing as hell, man. Honestly,
Well, listen, we thought these OVO things were so
No.
good, and Jimmy was helping us with the fest, so
no,
we had
this is
to.
this is bad.
Here we go. We
You'll
had to
never
have a
look at
little
LG
fun
the same
with
way if you watch
Here we
this.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
I
This
cannot
is it.
believe
There
he's
you
showing.
go.
Oh my god, man, what is going on, dude? Like, it's not even late night for you to be showing this right now, man. We're not in the late night.
Hey, listen,
hours.
man. We've done a bunch of like Twitter Spaces and staged all that kind of stuff this week. This is unhinged. Okay, this is the unhinged end of the week.
You're gonna see a
LG
bunch
right
of first mint NFTs going up for sale now.
Okay, type in black hole. I gotta pick a winner. Just gonna close my eyes. Just type in black hole. I gotta pick one. Okay, here we go.
What a
There you
disturbing
go.
end to
Adam
the show.
PQ. Adam PQ. Good job. Adam PQ. Okay, we're wrapping out there. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did. And next week, I'm actually not sure what's going to happen with the live show because I will be in New York. Maybe Phil will show up. Who knows? Or maybe he's going to be at a Raptors game with Apelicious by that point. We'll see. But either way, we've got some really interesting NFT NYC programming coming your way, including an interview with the founder of POAP, which if you came to First Mint Fest, you definitely remember POAP. So you're going to hear from him on the podcast shortly. Also, if you're there, we are part of the POAP treasure hunt, including if you want to get our POAP, you have to find me because I'm going to be wearing a t-shirt and a hat with a QR code on it that you got to scan to get your POAP, whatever you call it. And that's a really cool contest, actually, because there's a lot of prizes for everybody who, as you remember, there's a giant POAP raffle, including a Chromie Squiggle, as well as a lot of other very cool NFTs. So make sure if you're in New York, check that out. Otherwise, well, one way or another, we'll see you next time on the First Mint. Thanks, Apelicious. Thanks for coming on, man.
Never crack
Yeah,
alone.
we'll talk to you soon, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, guys.
Your search is over, now welcome to First Mint. Looking for NFT content? Look no further, cause this is it. From Top Shot, the blockchain, they got the data chops, analysis, and pack drops, the show's equator hot. LG and Phil D, the best amongst others. Best brothers that happen to ball since the Ball brothers. So settle in, cause it's time for the best show. Ayo Quad, who we reppin'?